more Diddy legal drama. We are less than a month away from the start of Diddy's trial. Well, according to TMZ, it's been said that Cassie is going to be testifying in Diddy's federal trial under her real name, not under an alias or anonymously. She's been identified in court documents, according to the streets, as victim number one. And if you read the documents, it matches up with some of the things that were mentioned in her initial civil suit against Diddy, which kicked all of this off, basically. And, you know, this is a major thing because 3 other alleged victims have asked to remain anonymous for safety reasons. But I guess Cassie has her fame, perhaps, for cover, or the 30 million plus, perhaps, she received. But she is going to testify under her real name. Reminder, in the Southern District of New York, cameras are not allowed in the courtroom, so this will not be a trial that is televised. There are existing court reporters that have that beat, so to speak. So it's not like random bloggers can go, as we've seen, like with Tory Lanez trial and Megan Thee Stallion or things of that nature, and go sit in the court and report back. So it is going to be heavily based on what these established news outlets that are already reporting on those court systems put out. So we'll get those drawings, though. I know you've seen those drawings, so we'll get those, but we won't get firsthand information as it stands. So Diddy's legal team was recently given the names of all the accusers. So, it's almost go time. As I said, May 5th is the date. Diddy's currently being held at MDC in Brooklyn. And a reminder, he's facing charges of racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, and transportation for prostitution. He's pled not guilty. And though the Cassie video is referenced in the indictment, remember the original copy of that video was reportedly destroyed by CNN. Although it was used in initial court filings, it is likely not going to be, per the streets and per some filings, admissible in court come May. Andy?
What's your prediction on the length of the trial?
That's a good question. This is different, though. That court case was a TV show, Young Thugs. That was like a year and some change, the Young Thug thing. I feel like in some ways, this might be rather quick in terms, like maybe 3 to 5 months, if that long. It just depends. Like, we'll see from the opening statements and when they start rolling out witnesses and evidence. But it feels like the feds feel like they have a really tight case focused on a few specific things, but we'll see when it all comes out. Yeah. So Cassie testifying could be a game changer because, there are aspects of it. As I mentioned, when she filed in November of 2023, there are aspects of this case that she filed with a lawyer whose specialty is employee suits within the workplace. So she approached it from a different angle, and there are accusations of that within the lawsuit. So, everyone's talking about the sex parties and the freak-offs and all of these things, but I think most of the teeth is potentially lying in the business relationships and how he was wielding his power and so forth with that. But we'll have to see.